Yes, they're getting in well for this. 2,000 metres, 3-year-olds and up who haven't won more than 2 city races. From our new broadcasting position at Rose Hill, we can actually see the start of these 2,000 metres races for the first time in history. It's always been a blind start, and some people at the track still can't see the start. So the services of the official with the white flag have not been dispensed with. In fact, I can see him down there on the track with the flag aloft, and the second they jump, he drops that flag, and they come into view in a matter of seconds. But I can see him. You beauty. Now the last couple go up into line, and they look to be about set and ready for dispatch. Big Risk is one of the last to go in with our late. A couple of the riders calling out to the starter. Big Risk actually has the inside gate. Now the stall's open, they're off, and Bright Eyed stayed there, missed it by about 4 lengths. Active Air has been fired out by Billy Aspros to look for the early lead. Star County's going to make him work a bit, however, but Active Air crosses and goes to the lead as they race past the 1800. Magnetic Bell getting to second, Star County onto the fence third. Fine Spy in the centre, then Prince of Justice, followed by Yobro, Cup of Cheer, Smart Version. Our latest trapped out very deep around the first corner. Bright Eyed has now caught them up, and Big Risk has lasted. Oh, had to check there to miss the heels of Bright Eyed as they swing around the first corner. Active Air's in front going to the 1400, led by about 3 lengths now to Star County. In third place, Magnetic Bell, and Prince of Justice obliged to travel 3 deep down the back, followed by Yobro, Fine Spy. Our late is also 3 wide, a length away Smart Version, and then Bright Eyed, and Nectar, Cup of Cheer, and Big Risk is tacking on at the tail of the field. In the back stretch at the 1100 mark, and Active Air the leader, Magnetic Bell second, and neck away Prince of Justice on the outside, then Star County on the inside of our late, followed by Fine Spy between horses. On the rails, Yobro, and they're packing up tightly at the 900 mark. At the head of the others then is Smart Version, followed by Big Risk, and further back Cup of Cheer, and Bright Eyed on the fences last, but only 8 lengths covers the field as they race down the side now to the 700 mark. Active Air a half length to Magnetic Bell, 2 to Prince of Justice, then Star County, followed by Smart Version. At the head of the others, Big Risk is coming into it from Fine Spy. Yobro, our late, dropping out, and well back Bright Eyed and Cup of Cheer as they near the turn. It's Active Air the leader. In fact, he got away from him again. Active Air put about 2.5 on Magnetic Bell. Prince of Justice under the whip, followed by Star County, and then Fine Spy, Smart Version, and Big Risk on the extreme outside, but Active Air is a mile in front. Active Air led by 3 lengths coming to the 200 mark. Prince of Justice grinding away in second place, followed by Yobro, Star County, and then Big Risk. Active Air drifting in towards the rail is still well clear. Yobro about to get to second, followed by Prince of Justice and Big Risk, but Active Air is holding them all at bay. A daring ride by Billy Aspros is going to pay off, and Active Air ran them off their feet to win. Prince of Justice second, Big Risk will probably get third, and nose in front of Yobro, and then Bright Eyed and Star County, followed well back by Magnetic Bell, Cup of Cheer from Fine Spy, Smart Version, and our late is last after a pretty tough run.
Fact 8-3 and a photo for third. Number 1, just news in now, and number 1 got third. So the divs for 8, Active Air, $12.70 and $3.50. Prince of Justice, $2.40. Number 1 getting third in that photo. Plenty happening in the AFL.
Yeah, thank you, Ian. This is the sprint down the straight at Flemington, and Mr. Elegant on the Victorian tote, $13. And that's a very good price, Mr. Elegant. Campaign Warrior, 17. I Love Sydney, 5. Saboom, and that's exactly what this horse is proving. A boom horse, Saboom, at 5, and very good odds really on the Melbourne tab. Ben's Rocket, 13. Bouverie Miss, 9. Navy Brass is actually the tote favourite at 4. Courtly Qualms at 15. Fancy Bird, 40. Physical Pearl, 12. And Pillar of Salt expected to improve today at $10. That race is due at around about 4:10 from memory. And there you have it, the market as it stands now as we go back to Ian Maurice. Conducted. Mr. Elegant has come in since the early call to $11 on the Victorian tab. Campaign Warrior getting ready for later at 21 is a blower. I Love Sydney firm at $5. Saboom, I thought there might have been some money for Saboom, but still at $5. Ben's Rocket, 13. Bouverie Mist at 9. Navy Brass has held popularity at $4. Courtly Qualms at 15, the Michael Clark mount. Then Fancy Bird, 40, Physical Pearl, 12, and Pillar of Salt. It wouldn't surprise to see Pillar of Salt improve today at good odds, $10, trained by Lee Friedman. The horse resumed only the other day on Anzac Day at Flemington and was only beaten 3.9 lengths in a race won by I Love Sydney, and I know that Lee thought Pillar of Salt would improve with that run under the belt. The number 3 horse is I Love Sydney, the horse that won that race. The Pillar of Salt resumed in on Anzac Day. The 7 is Navy Brass, the favourite. Very good run the other day, 3rd at Caulfield to Simple As That, and prior to that 1 at Sandown. Just going past the cameras now is Courtly Qualms, held in check by the clerk of the course with Michael Clark, the rider. Racing just under the ground at Flemington today. Over in Adelaide, you might not have caught up with the result of the big race there. Count Shivers added the St Ledger of the other day to an already impressive record. Count Shivers with a very easy win. Ultimately over at Morfordville on a very good program of racing over there as well. Just a bit of a delay here as they move up down at the 1200 metre barriers, almost at the point of the cup start. Number 10 is Fancy Bird, one of the roughies, and the grey coming straight down the barrel of the camera is Physical Pearl. Mr. Elegant has got a lot of weight for this, the number 1 horse. Dale Short to ride. The 6 goes in, that is Bouverie Mist. I Love Sydney goes up. They start to load the outside section of gates now. The favourite goes in, Navy Brass, and John Russell is ready for his call as we take you now to Flemington.
Now Mr. Elegant comes in. Ben's Rock at the outside, Fancy Bird. Most of them set. Yes, well, they're under pressure at the moment, Hilton. Starting to make ground to the Eagles. They're off now in the second last of the day at Flemington. Physical Pearl was the first to jump out from Bouverie Mist, and Navy Brass got out well. Dropping onto the rail behind them is I Love Sydney, Mr. Elegant, and they were followed. Ben's Rocket's coming down the outside alone there as they race down past the 1,000 metre mark, and Physical Pearl has run to the front by length to Mr. Elegant on the outside of Bouverie Mist, and Navy Brass is in behind them, and they were being followed then by I Love Sydney. A bit further back in the field then Courtly Qualms and Sir Boomer, and Pillar of Salt a bit further back, followed by Campaign Warrior, and Fancy Bird is last of the bunch down there, and alone down the grandstand side is Ben's Rocket. They're racing onto the course proper. 550 metres out. Physical Pearl is the leader by length in advance here of Mr. Elegant. Navy Brass is close up, followed by Bouverie Mist and I Love Sydney over on the inside. Sir Boomer's making ground very quickly, followed by Pillar of Salt, and back behind them Campaign Warrior, Courtly Qualms and Fancy Bird, and Ben's Rocket down the outside. 250 metres left to go. Physical Pearl is still the leader. Sir Boom and Campaign Warrior coming down the outside with a very good run. Physical Pearl tackled by Campaign Warrior, who's hit the front. Campaign Warrior clear, and he's raced away. Campaign Warrior wins it well by 2.5 lengths to Mr. Elegant. Sir Boom's run third, then Pillar of Salt, Physical Pearl, Navy Brass, Ben's Rocket behind them. I Love Sydney didn't go on in the last little better, and then Courtly Qualms, followed by Fancy Bird, and last home is Bouverie Mist.
The 7th in Melbourne, 2, 1 and 4, Campaign Warrior 22.10 and 5.60, Mr. Elegant 3.60, Saboom, yada da 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 da, $2.10. In rugby league, St George has thrashed Illawarra in the match of the day at Cogra. The Dragons led 18-2 at half-time and continued to punish the Steelers. The final margin, 26 points. 4 AFL matches happening today. Let's have a look at progress scores for you. St Kilda and Fitzroy, and Fitzroy is in front by 2 in 10 goals 9 to 9 goals 13. Carlton and the West Coast, and Carlton in front 12-11 to 9-7. Footscray and Geelong, Cats by 100, 22-14 to 6-10. Collingwood and Richmond, Richmond 13 goals 15 to Collingwood 9 goals 7. Ken, plays of the week a little later.
Look forward to that, and the song was Shaboom.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where did that run?
A long way back.
A long way back behind Saboom. Right now we're heading back to Thunder Bay, Ontario for the conclusion of the World Ski Jumping Championships. It will take a jump of a lifetime to win this one, and Norway has the man for the job. Let's join the fans on the mountain.
The Norwegian fans are rife with anticipation, and so are Jens Weisflog and Andy Goldberger, the two leaders at the bottom of the hill. This is Tommy Ingebrigtsen, the youngster, with an opportunity to really take the stage.
Goldberger has made it very clear Tommy needs an excellent jump. Timing looked late, but there he's high. He is very high. So long, Tommy Ingebrigtsen, no question. Oh my gosh, that could be hill record. Andy Goldberger knows it. Coach Pedersen knows it.
He has really lit this crowd up. Ingebrigtsen with the jump of his life, no doubt. 137 meters, that's a new hill record. A total of 272.6 points. He's the champion. Youth is served.
Tommy Ingebrigtsen left nothing to chance. I get the impression this kid just doesn't know what he can't do. Timing was late. Skis came high. He didn't let it affect him at all. Drove right on through it. Look at Chest almost breaking the plane between his skis. Finally had to pull the ripcord. He never was going to come down. Beautiful jump.
Coach Pedersen's not going to get many style points for that, but it doesn't matter right now. Jeff is with our winner.
Congratulations, Tommy.
Thank you.
World Championship hill record. When you're sitting at the top, did you think it was possible?
Yeah, I had a lot of pressure. I decided to go for it. It just, because then it would go or not go. So I gave everything.
And when you came off the takeoff, at what point did you know that you had it?
I didn't think of that any time, so I just wanted to go far, and I did.
Congratulations. Great job.
A star has been born in Thunder Bay, Ontario today. Goldberger finishing in second, and the silver medalist is standing by with Jeff.
Andy, congratulations on the silver medal. You had two great jumps. After your second jump, you were in the lead. Did you think you were going to win at that point?
Yeah, it's hard to explain, but I had two good jumps, and after the second jump, I thought maybe this could be the gold medal. But Tommy had a better jump than me, and so he won. And so we have to congratulate him.
From Thunder Bay to Norway, ski jumpers salute Tommy Ingebrigtsen.
He was unquestionably the picture of untethered youth. He emerged from nowhere and was not blinded one bit by the bright light of these World Championships.
1 and 2. Boy, oh boy, the real babies they are. Maybe the older blokes are getting a little too smart to risk their necks to that one, Maxie.
Yeah, youthful enthusiasm, you can't beat it. Okay, if you haven't entered our Memorable Moments giveaway, you risk missing out on that $5,000 prize. And we'll go looking for a winner fairly soon.
Tuesday, 9:30.
He said my breast has to come on. Didn't go into what my boyfriend would do, though.
No matter how well they're trained.
How do you keep from getting too hooked into your patients?
No matter how hard they try.
I cannot emphasize strongly enough the seriousness of this situation.
They can't help getting involved.
Tom Powell, anything cooking between you two?
Professionally.
I am talking about saving a woman's breast.
She could die.
And personally in the all-new Medicine Ball, 9:30 Tuesday.